Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is our review for Sistas Season 2, Episode 7 and stuff, okay? If you have not done so already, please come on to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun. And all that goodness and stuff, okay? Do not forget to like this video, comment in the comment section, share it on your social media by hitting the little share button. You can also follow me on IG and Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. All of that information is in the description box below. You can also remember to breathe, okay? Remember to inhale and to exhale. Okay, to relax, to relate, and to release, and to center yourself and everyone around you. Okay, now y'all know I've been doing cartoon characters for the people. I had time to do this for Sistas or for Salt Lake City Housewives because the Gucci Mane and Jeezy battle was on today, and it just took up so much time, honey. I just had time to do it. So I'll have pictures for them next week with cartoons and whatever. But let's get started with this particular episode. So Andy was at Paris' house trying to bang that man, trying to seduce that man. I want your penis right now, man. Give it to me. And he like, why are you doing this? Like, calm down. You're moving so fast and saying, what is wrong with you that you want to take my penis right now? And do you do this often or whatever? Don't ask me that. Don't you want this? Okay, don't ask no questions. Let's just do this. And she takes her little dress off, has a cute little, lingerie lingerie. Girl, who said that? Was it Shanae? I think it was Shanae. Someone came up with lingerie, had her lingerie on or whatnot, which means she was planning to bang that man if she could. But he like, you was mad at me, okay? And then you blew me off or whatever. Now you all over me. What happened? What's going on? But she still like, shut up and just give it to me. Now she basically raped that man. But then he got on top, whatever, and he took it. I'm saying, so I mean, it wasn't really rape. But I mean, she definitely kind of, sort of, a little bit took it up or not. But he then, gave her the D. Now we then see her mama, not her mama. No, let me not jump ahead of myself. Okay, we then see Maurice at the club. The bar didn't close or whatever, but Danny still dancing with dude named James. Now all y'all told me that he was on Southern Charm. I don't watch Southern Charm. I think I watched maybe 3 episodes total, so I know I'm familiar with his face as far as them 3 episodes, but I don't know that man or whatever. But I get where you from. Anyway, so she still dancing with that bartender man named James, and Maurice is told by the other bartender that, he not gay, but he's a gigolo, okay? He only date women who have money. He be wanting name money and stuff. And so Maurice like, oh, I gotta tell Danny, don't mess with him because, again, he money hungry. We know that Danny ain't got no money. But Danny like, look, is he gay? Is his dick clean? Okay, he not gay? Oh, his dick is clean? He gonna come home with me and whatever. And so she then goes home with said, bartender who she don't know. Now her house, okay, they chitting and chatting and everything, and they like, you got something to drink around here? She's like, I got something in my purse. Like, what? I don't do meth. I said, meth? Where you get meth from? She's like, I don't do no meth. I meant weed. Like, oh, I just assumed that you did meth because you friends with Calvin. I was like, what, Calvin and meth, how that go together like that? 2 + 2 is 4, not 5. He then said, yeah, Calvin does meth all the time. He did meth at the club. Like, he's always doing meth. I'm like, meth? Not crack, not cocaine, but meth? And then Danny gonna say he do have white parents. I'm like, not the white parents. You know what I'm saying? Dead daddy and alive daddy, was they on meth too? Girl, it was just messy or whatever. But she like, damn, okay, I gotta make a phone call. He like, nah, how about we do what we came here to do? And she like, we're gonna smoke some weed, have some drinks or whatever, and then you're going home. I'm like, I don't think that's what he's gonna do. Now at Karen and Aaron, they done got to her house. Oh, we gonna walk me in? Yeah, I'm gonna walk you in. Oh no, maybe I should go home. Back and forth bullshit between the two of them. They decide he'll come in, stay the night, and sleep on the couch. Because again, this is Karen's first time home since the whole attack shooting, stabbing that happened with dead wife, crazy brother or whatever. But he like, I can stay here. I can be the strong one. I'm not gonna try to eat your cooch or whatever. I'm not gonna try to bang you out or whatever. I will stay on the couch and that's it. Just so that you not there alone. So then they like, okay, cool. But in the house, he on the couch sleep. I'm like, why is he sleeping in that sweater? Ain't it hot in Atlanta? Why is, girl, people don't know about that. Anyway, but she in her room when she sleep. But she starts having a whole nightmare. No. And, of course, he goes in, Karen, it's okay. It's a dream. It's okay. No, I gotta call Zach. Zach's dead. He's like, no, Zach's not dead. Zach's okay. No, he was right there. He was bleeding. He's like, no, Zach's okay. He's not dead. I gotta call him. He's like, it's okay. So he calms her down because she's having a memory of the whole thing. He's like, maybe it was too early for you to be back. I'm like, she probably should not sleep with her door closed. That's her. All her nightmares are stuck in her room because the damn door is closed. I do not sleep with no door in my house closed besides the front door. Okay, I have my bedroom door be open, my spare, all the doors is open. Okay, at all times or whatever. Damn dream stuck in there. Anyway, he calm her down and calm her down and calm her down. Can you just stay in here with me and just hold me? He's like, I got you. I got you. He hugs or whatever. I'm like, how is that man sleeping in them slacks in that damn sweater? Under the cover, it can't be cold in Atlanta right now. Girl, I don't care. We then see Danny. Danny then calls Sabrina. Sabrina, girl, guess what? The bartender dude came back to my house and he told me that Calvin does meth. She's like, what? What? Yeah, girl, he did some meth tonight, girl, at the club. I can't hear you, Danny. What? Nah, Sabrina is at her house with meth Calvin. Okay, Calvin in the bed. They were doing some things and whatnot. And I'm like, is he high right now? Does meth head? I don't know what meth heads do or whatever. Anyway, she kind of doesn't react to the news that the man she's sitting next on the bed naked or whatever is on meth. But she's, all right, Danny, I'm going to talk to you later or whatever. And then she hangs up. And she in the bed like, he's supposedly on meth. He's like, okay, so let's do some more stuff or whatever. And she's like, oh, no, we can't do that because now dick ain't hard no more. So they sit there in bed and they kind of hold each other, whatever. He's like, wow. I wish I could have met you 5 years ago. She's like, oh, really? Why 5 years ago? Because then my dad could have met you. Dad. My dead daddy could have met you. Seen me in love. Could have had some kids. I want 5 kids, And he could have seen it all. And she's like, oh, yeah, okay. 5 kids. She's like, yeah, I want 5 kids. Oh, okay. And she still ain't saying nothing about what daddy done told her. If my friend called me and say the dude you banging does meth, my first thing, look, dude, she said you do meth. Do you do meth? Because if you don't do meth, the bartenders assume that you do meth. You should go talk to them, okay? Because that's who said it. I would have addressed it, but you know what? Karen is different. She don't do her shit head on. She gotta leave things be until it explodes over the place or whatnot. Anyway, so they in the bed laying there, whatever. He then say, you know what? What? I think we should be exclusive. She's like exclusive? He's like, yeah, because you're the only one I want. I mean, probably her and meth. She was like, oh, we just started dating, but that's beautiful. He's like, what do you mean? Like, what's going on? Like, did I do something? You know what I'm saying? Did I do something gay to make you think I'm gay? She's like, no, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm just happy. I just want to make sure that we can be honest with each other. He's like, yeah, of course, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if we have to have a hard conversation, like saying, we should be able to have it. He's like, I agree. I want to be the same way. I'm like, okay, she gonna ask this man if he do meth. She then said, okay, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. I was like, what does that have to do with him doing meth? You want to find out if he does meth. Ask him, okay? He like, oh, okay. I mean, we just met, we're still getting to know each other, whatever. So I just, I don't want to rush it. You know what? Okay, I'm glad you told me. Okay, good. He then like, okay, well, I'm going to go home. I got to leave or whatnot. I'm like, but ain't you homeless? I don't know. No. Don't leave. Look, I just want time to go past for us to spend time together so we can keep getting to know each other. He's like, oh, Okay, you know what? Okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna go to bed and go to sleep. I'm gonna, we'll pick up in the morning. I got work in the morning or whatever. Just at, I get she wants to be around him to catch him doing meth. Ask him if he does meth. I don't want to wait to find out if someone is a meth head. I don't want to do that or whatever. But it would make sense if the reason that he really down on his luck with money because he was spending money on meth. Okay, just gonna say that. Anyway, back at Danny's house, Danny didn't let that man use her bathroom, and she like, why do I hear water? He say, oh, I'm taking a shower. I'm looking like, but you didn't ask her for no rag, no soap, no what? Who rag you using? What's going on here? Anyway, he then said he also is using her toothbrush because he did not have one. That is the most disgusting shit ever. Even if I kiss you, I don't want you. That's all your tartar buildup. Just nasty. Okay, and she's like, you need to leave. He then comes out the bathroom butt ass naked. I'm looking like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Anyway, he come out the bathroom butt ass naked. Yeah, turn around. She's like, what? Oh, you need to leave? No, turn around. I'm saying, I'm gonna eat that ass. I'm looking like, that's not how anybody should suggest they want to eat your ass. It was just nasty. Like, and I'm like, is this supposed to mean that's how gay men ass for ass eating? Is that, it was just weird or whatever. I'm gonna eat your ass and suck them toes. I'm looking like, I'm confused. It was a very awkward scene. And I'm like, was it supposed to be awkward? It wasn't attractive. I wasn't happy about that. It's just it wasn't that or whatever. But he then asked her first, I need you to choke me. And I'm looking like, oh, you want to be choked while you eating ass? I mean, let's move on from that. So the following morning, Andy is asleep on the couch with Paris. They both on the couch, knocked out sleep. His mama come in, making all kind of noise to wake them up because we find out his mama lives in the basement. Okay, I feel like if your mama live in the basement, your mama live with you. Usually the kid lives down below. Something like the mama may really live with him. I don't care because, it was what it was. But she waked them up because she's upset, okay? This is the same woman who works at the law firm too. She's a clean lady or whatever. She know Andy and whatnot. And she's upset because she was in the basement and she heard Andy basically begging for the dick. And she don't like it, okay? Because my son was like, I don't want it. You shouldn't want it. You've been, denying me and not talking to me, whatever, but you begging for the D. And she heard that, you are better than that, okay? So, son, go put your clothes on, whatever, get out here. I'm going to talk to Andy. And she then kind of sit there, and she don't chew Andy out, but she chew Andy out in the aspect of, you better than begging some man to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? When you really upset that man, played you for a whole loopity-loop, okay? Got all your shit taken or whatever, and now he in jail and you out here basically homeless. Because again, they work in the firm, so not only does parents know what's going on, so does his mama. And so you upset about what Gary did, and you over here begging for dick from my son, and you better than that. And he is my nice son, and he was trying to say no, but then gave in because you offered up him your coochie. Okay, now I don't like it. And he gonna drive you home, and apologize for one, not telling you I live here, but also because he fucked you as a little one night thing where he knew you was not in the right setting. I'm like, if I have a one night thing, not even that, if I bang some dude, his mama can't sit up there and tell me shit. Lady, I'm finna go. Okay, I have to leave. Paris, your mama on some bullshit, I got to go. I ain't got time for it. Even though the mama was right in telling Andy, whatever you looking for to make yourself feel better, this ain't it. Okay, that ain't it. Leave it be and whatnot. I'm like, whatever. We then see Zach and Fatima. Okay, Zach in the bed, sleep, looking all good and almost homeless, but looking good nonetheless. And then she's like, wake up, you gotta go to work, take this aspirin, here's some coffee or some water, wake it on up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you drug me? She's like, no, you're just hungover, shut up. So You know what? You're gonna do great today. Because it's gonna be a great day. You're gonna be great at the whole real estate program, whatever. You're gonna turn your whole life around. He like, why are you telling me that? What's going on? What? I'm just talking. I'm just saying it's gonna be a good day. Do you do morning affirmation? She's like, yes, I do, because he ain't used to somebody speaking positive things into his life. Fatima is going to be to Zach he was with Karen, and Karen was so mean to him because Zach wasn't shit, and she would talk to him as if he wasn't shit, okay? And even though Zach has not been not shit to Fatima yet, Fatima looking at him like all the potential that he has. Oh, she gonna speak all this positivity into him and gonna make him better. I'm like, okay, I see it. It is what it is. Anyway, she to him, I believe in you. Okay, I believe you need to start believing in yourself. Again, she's speaking these positivities into him. It's like, oh, look what happens when a black man could be encouraged by a black woman versus being talked down to for not being good enough. And blah, 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 blah. I don't really care. She then gives him the keys to a truck. Like, this is the truck that the program uses. Because if your bike messed up, you ain't got no bike and no ride. So take the keys, use his truck, don't fuck it up, don't get no trouble, don't do nothing dumb. I'm like, well, he's always getting in trouble and doing dumb shit, so you dumb to trust him with the truck. He ain't proved shit. All he did was give you some good dick against the wall last episode. But you know what? Good dick will make you let people drive your car. Stupidity. Anyway, he like, why you doing all this stuff for me? He's like, why wouldn't I? I'm like, because you can have, girl. Anyway, she's like, I'm gonna send you, the address to the house that you have to come to later to work or whatever, be there, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Because he has to work at the houses to help build, to be in this program and whatnot. And they all kind of flirting with each other and stuff. It's cute, but I'm like, they don't really know each other like that. But girl, I guess it is what it is or whatever. So when I let you see me again, and she leaves, girl, I don't mind Zach and Fatima, but I can see where they're trying to go with it. You know what I'm saying? And I can see where Fatima and Karen gonna have an issue, because Karen gonna be upset that Fatima helped Zach be better and not their whole couple. I was the one who helped him in prison, and then she reaped the benefits. It's gonna be that kind of thing. I'm telling you now. And we see Karen and Aaron at our house sitting and eating breakfast as if a man was stabbed in the kitchen the other day. Oh yeah, we should go grocery shopping later. Okay, I can take you. I'm looking like, really? Okay, anyway. And then we see, Aaron in that damn sweater. And we then see Andy walk in or whatever. No, before Andy walked in, he brought up how, it was the first night he had a good night's sleep or whatever, and how he prayed and talked to God, and, he felt like things would be okay. For the first time in a minute, he felt good, what I'm saying, and how God told him, trust in me, what I'm saying, so he felt good about himself or whatever. And so again, they're gonna make plans to see one another later. Then Andy walk in as if she lived there. Look, in real life, even when your friends have a key to your house, no one just walks in without announcing themselves or at least calling first. Not in real life. I pop up to my mama's house, but I still call first to one, make sure she there. But no one just freely walks in. That's some TV shit. Don't come over my house without calling. I could really be sucking dick in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, don't do that. Call me first to see what's going on. Don't pop up to my house unless you've been calling me for 2 days and I ain't answered. Then pop up because I might be dead. Okay, do that. But don't pop up my house just walking in and don't say, oh, sorry, guys, am I interrupting? I'm like, Andy, your rude ass. Anyway, Gary leaves. Not Gary. Aaron. And, she wanted to get dressed because she had to go to her law firm. They want to meet with her or whatever. But they sit and talk whatever, and Karen, like, so you was just drunk and went with Paris? Girl, yep, and his mama was there and blah, 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 blah. And saying, she's like, well, you know what? That stuff between you and Paris was really, stuff that you didn't want to do or whatever. And, it was really more about you getting over Gary than you wanting to be with Paris. You said stuff. She's like, what? You said stuff and not shit. So I guess the pastor is getting to you. I'm looking like, girl, I don't care about that shit. Anyway, It was, girl, I don't care. It's a dumb conversation. We then see Gary. Gary is in jail still, clank, clank, in prison. And he wants his lawyer who can probably get him out, to look up some things for him or whatever. So I can get you out, possibly, but we have to see. But did you do what I asked you, your lawyer? He like, yeah, I did, or whatever. He told the lawyer dude to follow Andy. And he did, okay? But he's like, I didn't talk to her. But I don't think you want to hear what happened. No, I mean, what happened? Tell me. Well, I couldn't talk to her because, again, she was with somebody else. Okay, so I couldn't tell her that you were sorry about the whole fight or whatnot. Really? Who was it? He's like, I don't know who the guy was. What he looked like. Oh, he was, a bald guy or whatever. Did he have a beard? Oh, god damn it. So he realized that was Pierce, the dude I saw her with that day or whatnot or whatever. So now he pissed. I need you to get me out of here, okay? Get me out of here, and I want my money back from her. Go to her office and get my money back. I'm like, oh. So now we see crazy ass Gary is gonna be out here or whatever trying to kill Danny. Not Danny. Well, you may try to kill Danny too, but trying to kill Andy. Danny is in her bed asleep. She's in her bed asleep or whatever, and she wakes up because Preston walks in. Now she's in the bed alone, okay, but she's like, how you in here? Your landlord let me in or whatever. I'm here because I want to say I'm sorry. I was, I didn't think about how bad things were the other day. First I was mad, but I thought about it or whatever, and I realized I was wrong. Okay, I'm so sorry. Now, Danny is trying to rush him out because why? Naked ass, bartender ass James is in the bathroom or whatever. But he don't know yet. So, ass eater in the bathroom, and Preston still is trying to talk to Danny. She's like, go ahead and leave. I have to get ready for work, whatever. We can talk later. She's trying to get him out the house before ass eater comes out the bathroom or whatever. And then he hear stuff like, is somebody in your bathroom? She's like, no, that's my neighbors. It's always someone around because I have neighbors. She's like, no, that sounds like someone is in your bathroom. She's still lying like, no, it's not, but can you leave? I gotta go to work. He's like, when have you ever been in a rush to get to work? And after talking, butt naked ass bartender James, ass eating, walks out. And he like, hey man, what's up? And Preston looking like, ain't this some shit? And then it goes off. This show is horrible. I mean, it's entertaining, but the writing is like on a scale of 1 to 10, and 1 being shitty. 1 being shitty. The show is like a -2. That's it. Peace.